It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they're just above 500 after their first 10 games, at 6-4 to be exact. They haven't set the world on fire, but there has been more good than bad, that's for sure. And already the grind of the new season starting to show. Shaq, how do you stay fresh for the long haul, both as a player and as just a massive individual?
Veteran guys, you got to know how to pace yourself. And minute restrictions, it really has become a bigger part of the game.
Yeah, I agree. So, injury histories, always taken into account now. This is why you have to develop depth.
How do you stay fresh for the long haul?
Oh, man, I have this drink I put together.
Oh, really? What is it?
Oh, yeah, it's a little, I take tomatoes, right, and I squish them up, and it gets real like tomato sauce. And I put that in. And then I take kale salad. I put that in.
What are you making, spaghetti?
I put ginger in it.
Yeah.
Put that in. I put a little cayenne pepper in, a little bell pepper.
Sounds disgusting.
Ernie, he's making lasagna over there.
Sounds disgusting.
Can I get some of your lasagna?
Oh, man, it's the pepper. It makes you pep up.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Also gives.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Doris, we've already had a few surprises this season. Some teams really exceeding expectations. Others, they've kind of gone the other way. What's your take?
It's always a little bit early to tell exactly what kind of team you're going to have, because we've seen this historically. A team races out to maybe a 7-1 start or a 10-1 start, and yet perhaps they come back to the field. The teams that are the youngest seem to have the steepest learning curve. So where are the lottery picks, and what impact are those guys having?
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Parker are the wings. Markkanen is out there with Portis, and it's done in at the point. Here's Burke after the made shot from Zach Levine. Burke, the pass to Hardaway. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Dunn. Burke covering. Dunn kicks to Parker. Good on the triple. Parker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Now here's Burke, guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Burke's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Levine. 32 points for him last game against Houston.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The two-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
And from everything you hear, Levine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
And the first one drops.
But this is a very good free throw shooter already. And with a little focus, Levine could be one of the league's best.
And so Levine nails both of them. Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season, Doris, but Coach David Fisdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about in Memphis, he tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a chance to build the culture from the ground up.
Now, here's Burke. 9 points last game out. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Markkanen, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against New York.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position, uses that height to get the defense to commit. And Lauri Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most three-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
That free throw good from Markkanen. And Markkanen also setting records for three-pointers made by a rookie, Greg.
A quick release, the ball comes off his hands so effortlessly. He's more than a stretch big as well. I think he's a shooter who just happens to be 7 feet tall.
Azania, he's checked in for New York. That one is no good.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Levine against Hardaway. Outside Portis. And it's Parker in the corner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dunn misses. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Hardaway from outside. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
It's a barometer, though. You know where you need to improve and by how much to win these kinds of games.
Burke finds Porzingis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Burke's got 9. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dunn passes to Portis. Markkanen against Porzingis. Here's Parker. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint, because if he gets close, it's lights out.
Ball's knocked loose. Done outside. Pass to Levine. Inside. Here's Markkanen. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And so here is New York, trailing by 5. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
Now here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Very hard to contend with a player with the size and touch and well-rounded offensive game that Kristaps Porzingis has.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. To the wing on the left. There's Parker with the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Knicks trail by 3. Takes it from 10. Porzingis. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Levine against Hardaway. Good D by Hardaway. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Boy, when you look at the New York Knicks and their recent draft history, they didn't have a first rounder in 2012, 2014, and 2016. They're obviously feeling the effects of that now, Kev.
And on the subject of draft picks, with the salary cap, Doris, it really helps to get production from guys who are still on rookie contracts.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubting the fact that every roster spot has huge value in today's NBA. With the game played at the fast pace that we see nowadays, you've got to have production up and down the roster. Those rookie contracts help in your overall salary structure. That's why those are so key.
Free throw good, Levine. And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. Moutier looking around. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup. The teardrop.
Now, here's Dunn, defended by Moutier. Dunn passes to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Parker. Good D by Lee.
He does the hard part. Gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Levine kicks to Carter. Dunn right side. Over Moutier. Dunn misses.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
That ties the game. Porzingis has got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate, with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Parker. Justin Holiday comes in for Levine, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Dunn. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Holiday, the pass to Carter. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Moutier kicks to Porzingis. He's looking for Hezonja and finds him. Out to Lee from the arc. Drops in the tray. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
To the middle. Here's Carter. Pass to Valentine. Back to Carter. Launches it. Porzingis with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Moutier. Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
The first one falls. You know, Doris, certain guards just have a knack for scoring in the post. When you think of that list, I'm sure there are a couple right at the top that come to mind.
Yeah, well, who don't you want to deal with in the low post out of the guard position? I'll give you one. Dwayne Wade. If he's on the post with a back-down dribble that he can use to his advantage, turn the lights out. Here's another guy, Sean Livingston. Unbelievable length, plays at his own pace. Both guys are nightmares in the post. Good luck checking either one.
Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Payne dishes to Valentine. Kicks to Lopez. Bulls moving the ball around. Holiday with the 3. A rebound by Hezonja. Hezonja's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Doris, when you look at Frank Ntilikina, the first thing that might strike you is how long his arms really are.
Right, that wingspan in the 7'1" mark. And I'll tell you what you like is that Ntilikina really knows how to use that length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Now here's Payne. He feeds it to Carter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday looking over the floor.
And he just plays with such intensity on defense. Love watching Ntilikina be an absolute pest on that end.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Once considered a huge bust, Mario Hezonja has started to come alive and find his place in the NBA.
Let's remember, this is a man who got his rookie option declined and had to make the most of some chances and showed he still has upside last season. This guy was thought to be on the verge of leaving the NBA, but is starting to come around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. On Baker, he's checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Tries from 10. The rebound by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bulls. To the left side wing. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Here's Valentine. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now a 4-point Bulls lead. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Here's Ntilikina. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Porzingis launches it from deep. New York, no good that time either.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
You know, I don't think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Over Lopez. No good, unable to end this run. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Lopez. Valentine passes to Payne. Dishes it to Carter. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The height and quickness of Ntilikina often puts defenders in tough spots. Hard to guard sometimes without fouling.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
And he makes the first.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose.
And so he hits both. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Bulls have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. With 1 on the clock, he can't get that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Enes Kanter traded to the Knicks in 2017, said he was thrilled to go and play in New York.
Man, it's just like dream come true. I'm going to New York. Because like for every player, man, you just want to come to New York. It's a big city, a lot of people, crazy fans. And I mean, of course, the most famous arena in the world. And I was definitely so happy.
That's a great place to play, the Mecca.
And they're hungry for a winner. I think Kanter's willingness to mix it up and challenge opposing teams has endeared him to the fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, getting an early boost from the bench, that's been the difference here so far.
Boy, the bench has been sensational. They've come in, run the offense, and are capitalizing on all opportunities.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, Carter out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Payne, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Here's Baker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hits it from three-point range. And so here is Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Payne kicks to Carter. The kick out to Holiday. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Now here's Lee. Goes up at the stripe. The shot will not fall. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Lee with the steal. Pass to Knox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Valentine shot, good. Knicks trail by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Payne finds Holiday. Out to Payne. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by New York. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Burke with it, now guarded by Payne. Burke the pass to Kanter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Payne, and Kanter pulls it down. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Parker's checked in for Valentine. Lean comes in for Justin Holiday. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Payne. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Burke. Dunn covering. Outside Hardaway. New York needs to get off a shot. Knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Jabari Parker. Averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7, and Ron Baker gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Parker kicks to Dunn. And Cantor pulls it down.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now, here's Dunn. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
And again, Chicago, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Hardaway. Chicago grabs the miss. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dunn right side. Shoots over Burke. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Now here's Parker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over the back call.
Well, so many foul calls, 50-50. Not that one. He barged right into him.
Moutier, he's checked in for Baker. Knocks the pass to Cantor. Out to Hardaway. Back to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Burke. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. returning to New York with a 4-year, $71 million contract that surprised many. He's got to shoot better than he did last season to be worth that kind of money.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And Hardaway, of course, the son of former all-star point guard Tim Hardaway, who played with the Warriors in the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, Hardaway Jr. much more comfortable, I think, off the ball in terms of spotting up and attacking. Definitely has worked on his ball handling and creating a little bit more of his own offense.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 3. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
On defense, the Bulls, their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cantor with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Hardaway kicks to Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 12 points for Trey Burke.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here is Dunn, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cantor against Markkanen. Excellent D from Cantor.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. I mean, he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And good that time.
They are just killing him on the interior.
New York's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Burke kicks to Cantor. Parker against Hardaway. Here's Moutier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunn looking over the floor. The pass to Levine. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. New York trailing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. In the corner, it's Levine. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Knicks. Parker against Hardaway. Here's Markkanen. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And how about the D was excellent there. But Markkanen just so skilled. And with that size, still able to finish. Wow, this guy's got a chance to be special.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Enes Kanter plays. This guy is a terror on the offensive glass.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Back to Moutier. He kicks to Burke. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dunn attacking. Shoots over Burke. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Levine. Dunn's got his first bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
So for the Bulls, Lopez comes in for Markkanen, and it's Carter in for Portis. Lopez with the steal. Dunn kicks to Carter. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. And New York will come the other way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner, the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin, will see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. Here's Lopez. Porzingis with the block. Lets it go from deep. Kazanya's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 6. Dunn outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Porzingis making his return after ACL surgery last season.
It's just nice to see him back. I mean, you remember that injury? Just took the wind out of the Knicks and their fans. However, it set their direction as they took a more long-term developmental approach.
How about the day before the draft, Kristaps Porzingis said it was, quote, his dream to play for New York. He said it's a basketball city, big-time spotlight, I can take it. How cool is that, guys?
Knicks trail by 4. Hazonia with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Porzingis against Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game. And Doris, isn't it amazing, talking about Porzingis, that he was actually booed when the Knicks made their selection?
It is, Kev. We know New York's a tough town, tough media, obviously, and if they don't know you, they will challenge you. But I've got to say this. Porzingis has proven the haters wrong.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. 1:49 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Parker inside. He's against Lee. Parker's shot is off. Trying his luck deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Chicago leading. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
On the free throw, no good. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:24 left now here in the second. Now here's Dunn. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Back to Carter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Now here's Moutier. Dunn covering. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Boy, the shot mechanics are just beautiful to watch. Kristaps Porzingis, you cannot give him space.
Here's Parker. That one's not going to go. Good D by Lee.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, to me, there's no question it's critical that Emmanuel Moutier make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. Dunn outside. Back to Parker. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Hazonia finds Moutier. Lays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Boy, when Emmanuel Moutier is making these kinds of tough shots, that can only help his confidence. That's nice.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points. A lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back to New York City with all its buses and cars, cabs, people, all the hustle and bustle. This is truly the city that never sleeps. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bulls trail by 4. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Hardaway is out there with Burke, and it's Knox in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Levine. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night. Burke kicks to Porzingis. Here's Knox, covered by Parker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jabari Parker. And that one misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Chicago trailing here. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Done outside. Here's Markkanen. Count it from 12. Markkanen's got 5.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Now here's Burke. Passes it to Kanter. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And the Knicks lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And he recovers it. Levine kicks to Portis. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dunn. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at New York. 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, Chicago. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
Well, I think for New York, and you have to love the way this team is playing, no one was really talking about them at the beginning of the year. Now they're one of the hottest teams in the league.
Well, Greg, we're talking about them now, right? This terrific start certainly has the attention of the rest of the league.
And so here is New York. Knox the pass to Burke. Kicks to Kanter. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Dunn kicks to Levine. Now here's Dunn. D right on him. The shot, no good. Pass to Knox. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now a 6-point New York lead.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
The pass to Portis. Here's Parker. To stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Parker's got 13.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Burke. Dunn covering. Hardaway for 3. But they recover it. Kanter finds Hardaway. Good on the 3-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
To the right side. Kanter against Markkanen. Back to Parker. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Here's Knox, and he slams it one-handed.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Enes Kanter. The Bulls have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and New York making a change here. Baker's checked in, then for the Bulls. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Justin Holiday comes in for Zach LaVine, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Dunn. He hits both from the stripe. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Burke kicks to Baker. Here's Burke. He's got 12. Shot clock at 5. Back to Baker. Over Holiday. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bulls trail by 7. Now Payne. Right side, Portis. Back to Payne. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. They'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 7. Payne passes to Portis. Back to Payne. Shoots over Burke. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Payne. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Burke with it, working on Payne. Burke, the pass to Knox. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, 1 miss isn't going to change that.
Ripped away. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for the Knicks. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter comes in for Portis. And Levine subbed in for Cameron Payne. Right side, Porzingis. Stolen by Carter. Valentine kicks to Holiday. Back to Valentine. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
Here's Ntilikina. A 3 from Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For the lead, here's Valentine. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. New York calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
And I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Knox. And Chicago also making a switch. Lopez is checked in. And stolen by Valentine. Pushing it up. Here's Holiday. Excellent D from Cantor.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
Baker passes to Ntilikina. Now here's Porzingis, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks making a switch here. Hezonja's checked in. Lee outside. Over Valentine. But he recovers it. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. There's the steal. Hezonja kicks to Ntilikina. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Porzingis.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Now here's Levine. He's got 12. Carter dishes to Levine. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
We are getting a full glimpse into the scoring potential of Zach LaVine. When he's in rhythm, he's just unbelievable.
New York calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers. And a moment here to see the numbers for Carter. Averaging 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Here's Valentine, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for New York. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Ntilikina. Passes it to Hazania. Kicks it to Mudiay. Over Holiday. New York, no good that time either.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting.
Now, gentlemen,
and this young man fits the bill.
Move shots.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. New York trailing. And there's the feed to Mudiay. And stolen by Valentine. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ntilikina passes to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to Levine. Over Hazania. Levine can't hit. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Shoots from 12. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Knicks trail by 11. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Mudiay with the ball. Guarded by Levine. To the paint. To end the drought. Lee gets the bucket.
If you give Lee that spot on the floor, 9 times out of 10, he comes away with a bucket.
Levine kicks to Carter. Back to Levine. Over Moutier. Levine can't hit.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis stays aggressive on the offensive end, and with the kind of offensive arsenal he has, it's exactly what you hope for, guys.
Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Now here's Valentine. Covered by Lee. Here's Lopez. Over Porzingis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Stolen by Levine. Shoots from the right block. And that one is good. Levine's got 16.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Porzingis. And again, it's New York.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's remember, Courtney Lee has been in the league a long time, actually played in an NBA Finals. This guy has been able to score and defend regardless of where he's been.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Chicago also making some changes. Parker's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for Justin Holiday. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Doris, you're talking about Lee. It's a shooter's league. Why has he been dealt, you think, so many times?
You know, it's an interesting situation. He's never going to be a star, but that doesn't mean he isn't valuable. And teams are willing to trade for him as part of a bigger package. Give him credit. The guy's been a pro. He never complains.
There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Well, this is why Courtney Lee is easy to play with, right? He gets his offense within the flow of the system.
Bean passes to Carter. Levine against Lee, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And he makes both free throws. 41 seconds left in the third. Moutier kicks to Porzingis. Levine against Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Over Lopez. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's Parker outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. 16 points for Jabari Parker. They get a hand on it. Outside, Porzingis. And that one, good.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Knicks trail by 5. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Parker out there with Carter. And it's Lopez in at the center. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Outside Portis. To the middle. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, one of those young players, Zach LaVine, just getting better and better.
Now, here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Here's Parker. Another shot out to the right wing over Lee. Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dunn kicks to Portis. Over to the left wing. Hardaway with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is New York. Here's Burke. The shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Parker finds Portis. Chicago again turning it over for the Knicks. Enes Kanter's checked in for Mario Hezonja. And it's Knox in for Lee. And Chicago also making a switch. Markkanen, he's checked in for Lopez. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Kanter. Outside Hardaway. It's good. This game is all even.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Bean passes to Markkanen. Out to the wing. Nobody near Parker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Burke. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dunn kicks to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
I tell you, when Levine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now here's Burke. Dunn covering. Burke finds Cantor. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 6 points for Enes Kanter.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Here's Levine. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. That shot off. Great D that time from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Knicks trail by 3. And here is Burke. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. 1 more and he's done.
And stolen by Portis.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Levine, good.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
Burke with it. The pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Cantor. Back to Porzingis. Great D that time from Portis.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Dunn passes to Levine. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Outside Hardaway. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Looking to get back on track here. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
And it's Burke with the ball for New York. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Knox. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. Knicks working now with a fresh shot clock. Here's Cantor. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And New York making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Knicks trail by 8. New York, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Parker dishes to Dunn. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Ntilikina. Passes it to Cantor. Now here's Burke. New York, no good that time either. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Levine can't hit.
Now, great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Pass to Burke. New York moving it around. Here's Cantor. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way in.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
Done outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. Now Burke. Outside, Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Levine kicks to Carter. Pass to Markkanen. Now Levine. Bucket is good. Levine's got 15 points in just the second half.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Here's Parker, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
One shot.
Knicks trail by 12. Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Done outside. Levine for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Knox. He drains the quick shot.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Done outside. Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Burke with the ball for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game. Parker with the steal. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Here's Knox, covered by Parker. Porzingis, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact, Doris, they're so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. It just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
Offensive rebound, and it's done in the corner. Kicks it to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, here's Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 29 points for Zach LaVine.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
That free throw good from Porzingis. He's perfect from the line this time.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Dunn right side. A 3-ball. Connects from 3-point range. Dunn's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Chris Dunn really working to become effective long-range shooter. When he gets daylight, he's not shy.
Porzingis can't hit. The Bulls leading by 12. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
The first one falls. Good on both. Knicks trail by 14. Burke kicks to Porzingis. Over Carter. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 18 points just in the second half.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch.
Dunn passes to Carter. Levine, the bounce pass. Here's Markkanen, and the basket is good. Markkanen's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 14. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. And he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. Porzingis inside, defended by Carter. That one goes. Count it. And it's 37 points for Porzingis.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Zach LaVine.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Knox the pass to Burke. Off target from three-point range.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
And here is Dunn. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.